call bros, always some snitching co-defendants. I used to think niggas was solid, this God is my witness. Them so-called solid niggas turned to cooperative witness. Words got power, better watch what come off of your tongue. Don't call me bro, nigga, unless you consider me blood. Even real brother shit, don't trust shit, don't come with much love. Cause I ain't forgot the can't kill David when push came to shove. I used to think the shit was real, had to learn it was fake. Catch him slithering in my grass, I'ma burn me. Serpent can't predict my next move, I'm the king of diversions. I know the streets all too well, I be weaving and swerving. I used to think them diamonds was real, but they lab made. I used to think them chains was gold, but they whole silver. You think them Percocets is real, gon' have a bad day. These niggas calling that shit trapping, but they whole killers. The goal is keep the money, y'all killing good clientele. You supposed to keep them coming, get it gone real, buy and sell. OD's increasing cause these niggas struggling to compete. Can't stand on quality, so they selling depth cause they get it cheap. I'm a trapper with a conscience, never had to cheat. You gotta trick folks to get sales, I mean your hustle weak. I ain't never ran off on a plug or finesse my pockets. My street credit 800, I can get what I want for free. I used to think the code meant something till they showed it did. Them niggas you call bros, always some snitching co-defendants. I used to think niggas was solid, this God is my witness. Them so-called solid niggas turned to cooperative witness. Words got power, better watch what come off of your tongue. Don't call me bro, nigga, unless you consider me blood. Even real brother shit, don't trust shit, don't come with much love. Cause I ain't forgot the can't kill David when push came to shove. Made $500,000 off this rap shit, I done went legit. Signed the deal and hit a wifey, put a brick on my wrist. I watched the hair run fast, come up quick and catch a case. A tortoise taught me well, told me a tortoise always wins the race. These niggas be glorifying this gangster shit till gangster shit happen. Thought you was a gangster, you a snitch, nigga, what happened? Put pressure on a tough nigga, watch that tough shit go out the window. I don't do no tough acting, them tough niggas don't live long. Jail and death come with this shit, better know what you in for. Fuck around and get tricked off, let niggas gas you like a sicko. Man, hold ourselves accountable for our actions, can't be no bitch, bro. I touch money in the street, but this music getting me rich though. Yeah, I have my ups and downs like crypto. Now this gold on this date just too yellow like my skin tone. I show niggas love and loyalty, ain't got shit on. You can give niggas your all and still get dead wrong. I used to think the code meant something till they showed it did. Them niggas you call bros, always some snitching co-defendants. I used to think niggas was solid, this God is my witness. Them so-called solid niggas turned to cooperative witness. Words got power, better watch what come off of your tongue. Don't call me bro, nigga, unless you consider me blood. Even real brother shit, don't trust shit, don't come with much love. Cause I ain't forgot the can't kill David when push came to shove.
The sky's on, cloudy, the sun is shining. Bad days feel behind me and I'm just dying to pop out showing this ice. And it's new drip cause I paid full price. Just might pull a new bitch for the night with the gang and we been banging red our whole life. But it's just something about blue, love when the sky is so blue, how could you ever feel blue, with a pocket full of blue, I'm a big blood but I fuck with my crips. We get money together, got a common interest. Just went and seen wifey and I told him bust a wrist. Just cut off all my hoes and I need another bitch. Tonight I'm tryna rub on a body. Pretty thing laying beside me. Swear I feel like nobody drip like me. Put fists together and I drip icy. The sky's on, cloudy, the sun is shining. Bad days feel behind me and I'm just dying to pop out showing this ice. And it's new drip cause I paid full price. Just might pull a new bitch for the night. For the gang and we been banging red our whole life. But it's just something about blue, love when the sky is so blue, how could you ever feel blue, with a pocket full of blue. Yesterday was down bad but I'm up to date. Pulling up in the latest, I'm up to date. When you ain't had to give it to you, flex and feel great. Got 100,000 blue, sticky, fresh out the bank. So dip that they copy, I switch up and they copy. And it goes on and on and on. This a 40 on my arm, on my wrist I got a pawn. And this water be attracting all the swans. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The sky's on, cloudy, the sun is shining. Bad Bad days feel behind me, and I'm just dying to pop out showing this ice. And this new drip, cause I paid full price. Just might pull a new bitch for the night, for the gang. And we been banging red our whole life, but it's just something by blue. Ooh, ooh. Love when the sky is so blue. Ooh, ooh. How could you ever feel blue? Ooh, ooh. With a pocket full of blue. Ooh, ooh.
0JQZ says you're.
I done paved the way for the gang, tryna lead us out. I done felt so much heartache, hard for me to smile. To the Ryan, so they said there ain't beat this trial. Looking at football numbers, real up won't be a while. A lot of niggas that's around ain't solid, gotta weed them out. I said the realest shit they ain't never gonna speak about. Never had a shoulder I could lean on, so I don't need it now. This the realest shit they ain't never gonna speak about. I'm used to hearing these gunshots and screeching tires. I hate they ain't even get to live yet and these kids dying. But I understand why it's happening, both sides hurting, sliding. Never got justice for our lost ones, and that ain't forgotten. I'm a product of this environment. Way hard now, I'm playing with a check like violence. Northside nigga, and I stand on all 10. Forever scream free to bros till I see my bros again. You never know who telling, can you blame me? If I don't fuck with you like I used to, I keep my distance. If it come down to me or you gon' choose you. Self-preservation always gon' come first, so keep these niggas out your business. I done paved the way for the gang, tryna lead us out. I done felt so much heartache, hard for me to smile. To the Ryan, so they said Dev ain't beat his trial. Looking at football numbers, real up won't be a while. A lot of niggas that's around ain't solid, gotta weed them out. I said the realest shit they ain't never gonna speak about. Never had a shoulder I could lean on, so I don't need it now. This the realest shit they ain't never gonna speak about. They could solve all the murders, still wouldn't solve all the pain it caused. Niggas be hitting random people, ain't leaving laming dogs. Just wanna be known as shooters, don't really mean to catch those bodies. Wanna impress other niggas, so the shit they friends do, they copy. That's the realest shit. Why you niggas slime with niggas that ain't built for this? Ain't even know the homies. Why he in the car trying to kill for this? This ain't him, that's why you niggas getting told on. And standing up in them courtrooms getting spoke on. Biggest part of being a man is holding yourself accountable. Can't count on no one, you just gotta count on you. Everyone ain't made for this life we live. Whether you sink or flourish depends on how you move. I done paved the way for the gang, tryna lead us out. I done felt so much heartache, hard for me to smile. To the Ryan, so they said Dev ain't beat his trial. Looking at football numbers, real up won't be a while. A lot of niggas that's around ain't solid, gotta weed them out. I said the realest shit they ain't never gonna speak about. Never had a shoulder I could lean on, so I don't need it now. This the realest shit they ain't never gonna speak about.
Mic check, mic check. Shout out Aiden. Mic check, mic check. Who we got in the chat, man?
I would say it's like having another producer in the room.
Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Sunday. Y'all can hear me loud and clear?
That crew have been trying to kill anyone that might have had something to do with the situation, and they've been in a decades-long beef with the crew 051 Young Money. But there's now some evidence circulating that makes some people believe that maybe the Trapmore Gang, very sad news coming out of Chicago, an infamous member, some people are even saying founder of the street gang 051 Young Money, has lost their life, and there's a whole debate going on right now over exactly who might have been responsible. Since the murder of THF Bezu from the crew THF, the Trigger Happy family, a lot of people have been saying that that crew have been trying to kill anyone that might have had something to do with the situation, and they've been in a decades-long beef with the crew 051 Young Money. But there's now some evidence circulating that makes some people believe that maybe the reason for this murder might have actually been an internal feud going on inside 051 Young Money. Now, in this video, I'm going to break down everything related to this situation, all of the reaction, all of the THF members that are now celebrating the death of this 051 Young Money founder, as well as some of the theories and footage that's going around that might make working out who actually did this.
Can't even trust your old guys out here, man.
Reddit, Chiracology is absolutely on fire right now, and people are going crazy. There's hundreds of comments on dozens of threads. Everybody is putting forth these theories. I'm not saying that everything in this video is fact, but what I am going to do is present you guys with all of the information around this murder as it's happened. Okay, this news has surfaced 10 hours ago. They're saying one of the 051 founders got killed last night. This is RIP to Rilla 051 Young Money, who was shot and killed last night. Condolences to his family. Now, if you're familiar with this channel and my other channel, Trap Law Ross, my main channel, you'll know, okay, I did a whole damn near 3-hour documentary about THF, the Trigger Happy Family. They're in a number of beefs with different gangs in Chicago, but one of the most vicious beefs they're in is 051 Young Money. Now, if you've been following this channel for a few months, you'll know probably the most infamous THF member of all, THF Basie, was killed a few months back, and there's been rumors that they're going to kill 20 people in revenge for his one murder, and I'm going to show you a lot of people saying that maybe this is now the second person to lose their life as a result of what happened to Basie. The other person being, of course, 051 Wu, who actually lost his life just 14 days ago. So people are basically saying 051 Wu and 051 Rilla, they only died 14 days apart, and this is pretty crazy that this is happening so quickly, and that, you know, the authorities are not able to fully get a grasp of what's going on. Clearly, the streets of Chicago are actually out of control at the moment, okay? This is down 051 really ended up in 25
It's too late. Chicago is doomed.
People saying sheesh, 17 more to go, just like Buddy said. They're saying 051 should have never killed Zoo. Some people saying all of this because of some watches. People saying it's two different situations. They're saying damn, so that's exactly 2 weeks. People saying this is 2012 type time, and it's really popping off in Chicago drill like it's the 2012 era when, you know, we were first finding out about some of these beefs for the first time. It's really, really messed up. People saying I see everybody saying 17 more to go like this is a game. Imagine going to 2 funerals within a month and possibly more than that. This shit is real pain. That they haven't even had Wu's funeral
This
yet.
shit real life, for real.
I'm not sure if they had the funeral yet. People saying if I'm 051, I'm snitching to the feds. They're saying you're gonna get your whole family caught up. The best thing to do is just stay out of it. People saying no gang's been.
This shit real life, for real, for real. Motherfuckers talking about 17 ago. And that's probably somebody far removed, a fan, just instigating somewhere. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Just on the internet typing shit.
This active since like 2018. Now, that talk of 17 more people to go, basically there's been rumors, okay, that maybe there's another person that passed away as a result of this. Now, I haven't necessarily got the information on that person, but basically this is TT Breezart, you know, basically saying on his page 17 more to go with a magic wand emoji, which I guess is making people disappear is what they're trying to say. But it says people saying they're claiming this is THF's face. Saying damn, I just put the wood of the last dude out. F it, we're gonna roll up again. That's a reference to Wu getting killed recently. THFG Baby posted 24. Sorry, this is the THFG Baby song 24-1, and this is you know, people from 446. THF has got 44, THF's got 46 and 49. This THFG Baby saying as thugs we wild up in these streets and we live and die by the gun. Saying 20 for 1, right? He posting that song. You see that song is all about promises that were made. Basically after THF Basie died, they said they were gonna get 20 people in return. This is OTF Twin posting Basie and the song 24-1. Everybody's posting that. Okay, it seems obvious. What everybody's saying, what's going on? Everybody's basically saying this THF claiming it. People saying ain't nobody gonna say nothing. They're posting pictures of him, the victim. People saying long live Big Boss Zoo, Free Boogie. This is THF man. Just anybody that's got anything to do with THF, basically saying, "Wop, I'll never forget my dude." That's obviously Zoo, Bazu. I miss you. Hope you're able to rest peacefully. And just everybody's posting saying, "No emotions from King." That's a picture of Bazu again.
They just self-snitching on each other.
This is that song Scoom. That was obviously a diss towards Lil Scoom. Who also had they had some issues with THF. THF the law posting wartime saying, "Damn, you got shot." With a link. No picture of Bazu. He was saying, "I'm a zookeeper." People saying you're going outside. They're dissing 051. It's pretty savage. People saying they're going crazy for Zoo. It says for Zoo they come in like an MF. Now that's a reference to the Zoo song. He said the song. Said for grandson Zoo will come. Blam time. That got shortened to for grandson Zoo will come, and that's become a whole meat. Right? I'm not trying to be like what's going on. They're saying they're getting on your ass, man. They're saying Young Money need big fellow era to come home real bad. Gets back next year. Killer and Pre ain't coming back anytime soon, and Rose probably ain't beating that case. They're saying 17 pending. Die why? They're saying THF doing what O-Block should have did to King Von. They're saying Zoo got killed in Chicago, though it's different. Way easier to go and smoke some dudes 10 minutes away than in a whole other state.
Yeah, like what do y'all expect? What do y'all expect him to do for Von? Like he got killed in a whole different state. He ain't get killed in Chicago, bro.
Like they wanted to, but they must definitely show you they get wild T-Roy. Okay, but some people are saying climbing on backdoor Rilla. Okay, so this whole 17 more to go thing, I want to know who that third person is. Am I being dumb if I forgot who this third person is? He was saying if TT are joining THF on the hits, this is going to be nasty for 051. He was saying wait, TT really assist him. Now TT first, everybody they got connections to you know, Lil Durk and his brew. Obviously Bazu and THF were tapped in with Lil Durk and OTF, and you know TT, so that's this younger generation. A lot of people would point out. What does that mean? They're saying for Zoo THF will come. Elite reference, right? Driller needs to change his song from last lap to last song. Right, they heavy dissing. They're saying 051 better get to their defense, right? They're saying the sad part is 20 people will actually die eventually, but they're saying it's going to happen regardless. They're saying they're going to wipe out 051. They're saying is it even 17? 051 dudes currently free to kill. They're saying they might even have 17 people to kill. So THF going on a 20 Rico murder arrest indictment would be crazy if they actually finish off 051 Young Money. They definitely leaving 051 drill for last. They're saying he'll be the final boss. Now I'm not trying to make light of this. These guys are talking about this like it's a game, okay? But it ain't no game, right? People saying academics should reactivate the war in Chirac. People saying he doesn't need that. He's got Chirac. You've got Trap Ross, okay? Don't worry about it. It's okay. Damn, they confirmed that 51st got Zoo. 051 that come back like 2014, 2016 days. They're saying Wu Rilla and the Shorty G. So this is some more of the comments on the original post about 051 founders getting killed last night. And here you got somebody saying, damn, so they really about to go 24-1. And this says Tim, Lil Bill Homie, had just got killed too. Now, honestly, I can't find anything about this person on Chiracology. Like, I'm looking up Tim, I'm looking up stuff in like recent posts. This isn't someone I'm aware of. So if somebody knows anything about this third person that apparently lost their life, you know, let me know. But I'm going to keep looking into that. People saying them boys is really on that about Bazu. They're saying Zoo at that age wasn't putting in the cars. The only reason he came back to the media was Lil Zay stuff. Clearly, he had the youngins under him that were very serious about what's going on. They're saying 051 getting the belt. Somebody said THF were going to be on a run like O-Block for T-Roy. They're saying this was a classic post after T-Roy died. This is literally the day T-Roy died. Lucas 600 saying you don't know the half of what's going to transpire, and it damn near close to a dozen people I know about got killed in that campaign that you know that came after T-Roy's death. They're saying 051 needs to stay inside for the whole year. It's hot outside. They're saying the police got to be tired. Okay, so all the high-ranking members get killed. Since over if they get Driller, they're saying 051 Driller will be their biggest score.
If you in the streets, get your ass out the streets, or your ass gonna die, or go to jail. And there's gonna be a nigga like me reacting to you doing some dumb shit.
The music, but not necessarily in the streets. But they're saying THF and the handlers are really getting busy for Bezu. Now, there's more reaction about this, but I'm going to get to some more of the responses that are coming in a minute. Okay, this came out, arguably read from 051 Young Money, who was shot and killed last night, and this is posted by somebody that seemed to know him. So this is my little cousin, more like a nephew. I was there when he was born. I remember his first words. He couldn't say my name properly as a 2-year-old, so he called me Popo. I would carry this little dude around in my arms through the hood in VC. I kept him fresh. His mother is Vaughn. Many of you know Randy is his name. He survived being shot up in January 2024. I prayed over him. I prayed for him, and even petitioned for him to leave Chicago. I would yell and ridicule him through the phone. He would say, "Okay, cuz, you right, cuz, but last night I'm hearing he was murdered on the south side. Lord knows I've not missed a day over the last 100 days praying for him and the rest of the family. I'm sending condolences to my loved ones this morning while I'm in California. My aunt Yvonne Curtis Lindsay, which is his grandmother.
That's
I'll call you.
fucked up. He should have got out. We have
a very small family, so I'm asking all my prayer warriors to keep their lifted high in your intercessions with God this Sunday. Rest well, Randy Curtis, my bloodline. So prayers up to the family, man. People saying the caption is super sad. You know, everybody that get got has a family. It comes with life. It do be sad though. After a while, people just numb to it. They're saying it's going up. Right? People need to keep their guns. They got to be careful. People saying who's getting hit? The THF. After what happened with THF Bezu, they're saying that that's the most likely person to have been responsibility now.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it.
Fuck that app.
It is another THF member. What's interesting is another 051 member that is pretty well known is now being brought into the mix. And some people are saying that maybe it wasn't THF who were responsible, but it could have actually been 051. So what's interesting, right? People are saying throwback to when 051 Kanyon was trolling 63rd for taking losses back to back, talking about FBG cash. So them dudes can't catch a break. And they say now look, 051's going through the same thing. But ironically, people are thinking Kanyon might have something to do with what's going on, right? It says never picked sides or had favorites and stuff for whatever reasons. Kimmy has always bothered the F out me, constantly yapping and dissing, looking like an Easter Island rock. Hope he has a long, prosperous life. I don't like his face and personality. I wish he would shut up. People hate, right? People saying the karma is real. They're posting him, they're saying Kanyon going to need a lot of hugs this year. He's been going through it. But here's the thing, right? And they're saying there's been a whole lot of losses this decade. She messed up the most important member, Melly. But yeah, I guess that's not technically in the 2020s. But basically, this footage is going around, okay, and I see this going up on the timeline. I see Remo posted it on Instagram. I don't know if he was the first to post it. I think he might have been the first, but I have actually seen some information going around that seemed to suggest this happened. This had, like, there was information about this incident going around, but the footage only just came out today. And so 051 Rilla was basically pressing 051 Kanyon with a strap. Apparently, they had a big exchange in, I don't know if this is in one of the buildings in their blocks or someone's private home, or if this is on, I don't know exactly where this is. But apparently, okay, Rilla, before getting killed, was pressing 051 Kanyon and putting pressure to him. Now, it does make you think, a lot of narratives that are going around now is that it could have been some kind of backdoor. Maybe Kanyon didn't like the way that he'd been treated by Rilla, and Rilla ends up losing his life. Maybe it was some kind of in-house feud. But as you're going to see, it was very disrespectful, and you're going to hear it too.
These niggas supposed to be homies. Why is they?
So it's not entirely clear, but it sounds like they're pressing him over something that he said, either behind someone's back or online. But he's saying, "Well, you hate him." What was
These niggas homies, they got videos of each other and shit, getting in arguments, leaking it and shit. Like, how else people get this? How else are we seeing this? Like, this should be in-house.
all that stuff you were saying about, you know, don't get shy now?
Nothing at all.
So he's saying, what is it that I've done? What is it what I've said? Is they're saying you run your mouth? And you can't see. I'm going to blur it some more. But they basically holding a gun to him. They got a gun with an extended mag right there. And they basically pressuring him.
Is he running his bucket?
So they're saying, stop playing with me. They're going back and forth. It's a little bit hard to understand what's going on, right? But people are saying that's why he hasn't posted anything about Rilla and just posted 757 fresh instead. So they're saying that he might have backdoored him because he's been felt disrespected about this incident. He was saying he backdoored him. They're saying dudes say they don't got big homies. I don't know. I don't care how tough a NF tries to look on the net. Everyone got big homies in every hood who check stuff just like this. Saying they turn Kanyon into a humble Harry. Well, not anymore. They're saying the big homies always get knocked off. They forget who's leading the wolves. They're saying another example of notice how the tough guys always end up dead. Pulling a gun on your man's is nasty work. You got to live with anything that comes after that. All right. They're saying death sometimes, leather has to be applied.
Man, yeah, you pulling a strap on somebody, bro. It's crazy, bro. That's supposed to be your man's, bro. Like, that's mad disrespectful.
They're saying you can in the beginning hear Rilla say, I almost got shot 10 times, play with you. Seems like they got a problem with Kanyon talking shit. They're saying he got shot 10 times last year and almost died. And they're saying it's when he got in a shootout with 757. So 757 got 051 popped. Damn. People saying that Rilla got in a shootout with 757. I don't know if it was just Goon, but yeah, they're basically saying there's been comments. People are sort of, you know, and this is TTE again, giving their opinion. You know what I'm saying? TTT Breezer, you got Mimo laughing as well, so everyone's kind of having their piece in this. They're saying they little boyed him, right? It's like the reverse of Driller, posting Zoo, talking crazy about the tech members in the past. Now she's on the other foot. 051 Young Lady back door now. So this has been going around. There's a few different places that have been posting this, right? And a lot of people have been saying, yo, this actually kind of changed the narrative. Maybe it isn't THF giving the belt and getting their 17, getting their 24-1 or whatever. People saying Kanyon got treated like a straight hoe after watching this. I no longer think Rilla got killed by THF. Maybe a backdoor. That explains why Kanyon hasn't showed any emotion towards Rilla's death. People saying I wouldn't show any emotion for a dude that's called People saying that's bogus. He should have did it himself. People saying it's like a Roy Munna situation. These dudes be trying to act like the younger dudes are hoes. Ain't nobody going for real, especially when you're trying to embarrass them. If they're real life founders, you're supposed to teach and lead, not embarrass your little homie. People saying I think some of these older founders basically look at the younger members as fake members too because they knew or they didn't put in the work. And then that's what happens when your big homies in his mid to late 20s, early 30s. They still got power trip. yeah, basically, you get the gist. People saying you're going to create a whole fan fiction, saying, yeah, they probably backdoored him, Kanye on with Brian. Saying Remo and Chicago hits and Wave posted it on their page for everybody asking. This has been on a few pages, Chirac Humor posted it as well. So it has been going around a whole bunch of places, but what I'm going to tell you in a minute is that this actually was rumored to have been going around already, okay? So this is the same clip. It's been posted everywhere. There's
Another one bites the dust.
Location, but it could be wrong. So family member leaked that to possibly try and expose 051 killed him or backdoored him. He's now got shot 10 times, FMU down. I would have been cut that dude off, what the F? So they were shooting it out for real. They're saying this is the 051 Civil War. So a lot of people think that's what's going on. They're saying 051 made an executive decision on Rilla. 051 probably did give his location all the way. Saying dude will never side with Kanye over Rilla. People saying you don't know. No one, nobody from 051 is saying nothing. So that's what's going on. Now, word about this happening was already going around in comment sections for quite some time, and the throwback comments are now resurfaced on Chiracology. So he was saying, dang, bro knew this all along. So this was a comment from a while ago on a post that Kanye posted. Basically,
Who we got in here, man? Who we got in here? Let me go ahead and go ahead and do a little promo. Okay. Now we can get back to it. Man, fuck this little commercial.
Yeah. Basically, he posted free fresh, right? And then, like, the comments underneath it, that's where it was mentioned that this...
Nah, Rilla smacked Kimion up, took his pipe and money for Dick Bryan before and doing. Damn, niggas took your pipe and smacked you up. Them supposed to be your guys. Them your guys.
This thing happened. So it says, nah, Rilla smacked Kanye up and took his gun and money for D-Rider before and doing internet stuff. He was saying, how you know? He says, because I'm really outside. He was into it with his own block. They chose 757 Dune over him. Rilla popped Dune up. And he's saying, you know something? Rilla and Dune used to be clear and moves together. And saying, like I told you, somebody just posted the video. So this was a while ago. People were already saying that this is what was going on behind the scenes. So it ain't necessarily, it's new to anybody that's new to this situation, but people in the know and connected to this be knowing, okay? This I'm still going to ask every time because dudes do be making stuff up, but it wasn't cat, no BS, right? They're saying it's like when Russia said Fade killed J-Dog and dudes went off on him. Turned out that's what allegedly happened. People saying, what happened to 757 Dune? That's why he's not around. Since Rilla got backdoored, but again, why would the opposition say 17 more to go? So we don't know for sure if he got backdoored, but not since that, or not since that video came out, just speculation. He was saying, honestly, I think at this point, anyone who drops from 051 side THF is going to claim. 20 bodies is a lot to cover when 051 moves pretty military as it is. Any one of them drop, and they'll be added to the list, in my opinion. Not that THF doesn't spank ass, but to reach a 20 count, they'll need some help, meaning maybe claim stuff like this to get the count higher. It's actually crazy to think about it. That's how they are claiming. People saying, bro, I'm telling you, THF could have still did it with the assist of somebody Rilla trusted, dropped his low. They're saying THF had nothing to do with it, stopped D-Riding. And basically, it's just been non-stop dissing from THF members. So THF members are claiming it. Meanwhile, this footage is going around and people...
They could have had nothing to do with it.
THF are actually not claiming everything. So this is kind of basically people saying they're trying to do damage control. He either doesn't know what's going on or he did get backdoored. Saying he knows what's going on. He's basically telling the internet to shut the hell up before his whole hood gets in a jam. So I'll read you this. We'll zoom in a little bit closer. It said, I'm just trolling because that's what they did to me when I was grieving. I don't care if they goldfish died. I'm going to post a goldfish with a batter in hot grease and say long live what. That doesn't mean 4-6 or THF are claiming nothing. I don't play this game. I just watch from the bench. I don't know what's going on or what happened, but yeah, F him. Ain't nobody claiming nothing. Y'all are crazy. Hashtag free dirt. All the speculation for nothing. Y'all gonna make up anything. Go report on the war that's going on over oil. That's way more interesting and viral than exploiting your people for clicks. That war media doing way more numbers and posting videos about what you think happened to another person who's dead. But yeah, for sure, him, F him one more time because I have to write all of that rolling up Rilla. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I've been posting about the war, and I'll say people are probably still a little bit more interested in the war in Chirac than the war in Venezuela, Middle East, Iran, all that stuff. But still, we are gonna keep providing you content from all of the skirmishes around the world, from Chicago to from Chirac to Iraq, right? But basically, people are denying it. Okay, this is another one going around for saying, ain't funny no more, is it? Same shit, make you laugh, make you cry. Everybody know them Avengers coming, hashtag booty time. We've got to do it one more time for what? Last lap response on the way, right? So they're saying he kind of contradicts himself, but lots of people saying looking more and more like Rilla got backdoored, shot in the back multiple times. A video of him pressing 4K Trey Kanye on, allegedly shooting dudes from 757. Saying, yeah,
shot in the back multiple times.
Very telling, lol. As usual, some D-Riders still finding a way to cope, right? They're saying they self-incriminated before the news broke when Wu and Mills got killed. So this is that other post from PHF Bill story. We're just seeing that comment, but let's see what people actually thought of this comment where he basically is just saying that, you know, they're doing it for what ain't funny. They're not necessarily claiming it, but they're saying same thing that made you laugh, make you cry. They're laughing at us grieving THF Bezos, and now you're laughing, now you're crying, and we're laughing about you losing your family member. They're saying Bill Arabs go crazy with the disrespect. Said Booty Tang time, they're about to get that belt. People remember Booty Tang as a classic movie back in the day. Coolie Kang. So down, I forgot Bill was even in THF. That man music's one of the most disrespectful stuff on YouTube. Some people saying he ain't in THF no more, but we ain't against that. Now, interestingly, okay, there's some people saying, why ain't nobody saying nothing? Why ain't nobody from 051 saying nothing? Then ain't nobody gonna say nothing? People saying that might be the backdoor thing. Saying he found two, right? No way Young Money gonna let this slide. Two big faces back to back, one of the founders. Okay, they're saying it's wartime. Man, it's wartime. Don't you see where Dirtcat? They're basically saying, look, if you guys are really gonna go that crazy about this, then you're gonna end up like Lil Durk basically for King Kang and Mastermind and stuff. But there's not really a famous rapper. I mean, THF Lil, probably the most famous rapper from THF right now after Basie passed away, and you know he definitely got a lot of potential. I like his music, like I'm a handler, but he's not on Dirk level. He ain't throwing away the same opportunity that Dirk's throwing away. But I would hope that he is not too closely involved in what's going on in the streets. Now there's even more posts going around THF. G-Baby's posting clips and snippets, basically mocking the situation. We were just one angle, posting songs and basically just letting everybody know what it is. All right, saying he already dissed on Squid 8, saying those boys are crashing out heavy. They didn't learn anything from OTF. 051 will get back. He's saying 051's food out here right now. Okay, but basically G-Baby's been posting prolifically. All right, and he's in Squid 8's comments saying poof. that he got disappeared. Okay, it's pretty bad. Essentially, G-Baby's one of my favorite Chicago rappers at the moment. We've got selling P's and Q's. If they catch him, they're going to do him dirty and overly diss him. I hope he stays alive and free. So dudes are in the car plotting on THF as we speak. 4-6 better be on point. You know the why, going to be desperate. You know how it's about to go. They better lace up their sneaks. So people are basically saying,
Jersey Mike's is now an official sponsor of the
Bruh,
NFL.
I need to get YouTube without the commercials. Somebody donate to my cause.
basically saying the THF guys need to look out. And there's more reaction from more THF members, regardless of who you think is responsible. They loving this, right? This is drama from THF 46 reacting to his death. It's a tribute to Bezos. I think we saw this earlier. And some walk on, never forget you, my dude. I miss you. I hope you can rest peacefully. And they're basically saying this is the response, and they don't really care about telling on themselves, right? Just endless THF members taunting.
They ain't even have nothing to do with it. That's probably
if you're homie, basically throwing the 051 lyrics back at them with a picture of their founder who got killed. People saying, well, of course it is, right? Of course they're taunting. If you haven't seen Plural Run dissing, you know what they're on. Obviously, we did actually get into this earlier, but you've even got affiliates of OTF dissing, posting Bezos, says they're not even trying to hide it. Wow. They're saying he died recently due to grieving. This doesn't mean they're claiming the work, but they're basically posting Bezos, right? They're basically posting it. THF Quilla posted the Key Glock song, Let's Go, basically just a celebratory lyric, alright? And basically saying it's that on his account. He's currently locked up for armed habitual. Saying Twilla the killer, he killed dudes. That's THF G-Baby lyric, alright? People are basically saying this 20 to 1 is actually becoming a real thing. Okay, they're saying that 20 to 1 slowly getting realer. 051 and THF have been warring for a decade, but the zoo thing is too much. It's about to be chaotic. People, why is everybody saying 17 more to go if only 2 wives got killed since Zoo died? Am I missing something? Does anybody we catch there as a dead man? Anybody that the THF kills counts. So imagine not having nothing to do with it. You just walk into grab Dutches and then dudes running around catch you. And you happen to be one they caught. You get your ass lit up. You have to have bulletproof everything. They're saying that female that got killed the next day, GRE, they're saying that counts. So they killed 757 BA's baby mum as well. She should count though. People saying she does count because she was lining dudes up. So there you go. If that's who it is. They're saying GRE. Fonzo 6700's girlfriend and 757 BA's baby mum got killed the next day. And people are saying it is. Now people are saying it is involved. Let's see. So this is GRE. They're saying that this is her getting shot and killed in Chicago, and there's some other reporting on that. So people are saying that that's the person. She was a rapper as well. They're saying she's the one that dropped his location. That's not confirmed, right? But that was basically going on. She was having, a little bit of a moment, and she passed away, man. So some people are saying that's the third person. Maybe that's who it is that they're referring to when they say that they've got 17 more to go, okay? Now, people have basically been saying that the war with 051 and THF was actually nearly over, and Bezos' murder sparked it back up. Now, initially, people thought this might have something to do with this younger generation of gangs. There's the crew BTBG that Kill Bill's from, BMG that Lil Scoom's from, 6300, a whole bunch of other sets that, they got beef with THF connected to Lil Zay Osama. But basically, they're saying the war was on its way to being dead until 051 killed Bezos. Even though Zoo was a top big score, I know they're regretting it right about now. They're saying they killed someone who had bodies on their hood. I don't think they regret it, they just know what comes with this stuff. There's not really zero regrets, that's what people are saying. They're saying they're definitely not regretting it. What the F you want? He said, you watch that Kilo interview, they got the same hate for the ass they always had. What Kilo say, 300k, 600k, he want all the smoke. So Kill Bill's getting clout with Bezos, and him and his crowd ain't even do it. Now, we don't know that for sure, but I have seen a lot of people saying that Kill Bill was basically, somebody decided to put Kill Bill's name in the mix, and there's people on Reddit that think that was some kind of marketing. Now, I looked into it at the time, it was a big narrative that was being pushed on Reddit, we explored it on this channel, but yeah, look, we still don't know exactly who was responsible for Bezos, and I think the answer might still end up surprising some people, but now the way the discourse has gone, it looks pretty clear that it was 051 Young Money that were responsible. So there's more lyrics that are being passed around, they're saying Play with Zoo gets sent upstairs, damn bro wasn't lying, already 2 down from Young Money since Zoo died, saying he's a man of his word, G-Baby tough at rapping, right? G-Baby definitely have emotion right now, okay, but this is important, saying he's making himself a big ass target, and THF input with way more than just 051, he really needs to be careful, right? And a lot of people are saying what people in THF are doing for Bezos, sliding back to back, is what people thought they would do for Bloodhound Lil Jeff, but there wasn't necessarily the people that are responsible for Jeff not being alive anymore, as far as I'm aware, they're still alive. Okay, so Bloodhound's a small clique, who only really locked in with another small clique shortly.
Yeah, Bloodhound a small ass clique. THF sounds like it's a bigger.
Right, nothing to do with Bloodhound. Some people are saying Zoo would be looking down happy at what THF are achieving. His name is crazy. So they're saying you can't convince me Driller not nervous as hell. Okay, they're saying people saying he's looking up. All right, listen, they say a lot of things. Basically, like 051 Driller definitely is a big target. People saying THF won't stop until they get him. He says, will THF stop targeting 051 after they get Driller? Is that where it ends? People saying I know. I think Drill Weight will be coming back outside. They're saying out of Chicago. Saying this is a cycle. THF won't stop targeting 051 because Young Money are going to hit back. Once they do, they'll most likely catch another one, and the cycle repeats itself. THF will hit back in constant retaliation for both sides. They're saying some older members will move out of town, and the younger generation will
they took 2 losses back to back.
Now, I'm not condoning this, but people on Reddit are basically saying that people are watching the 051 THF war like it's championship games. Okay, people saying it's sick. I think the culture is a little bit sick. Okay, the Chicago drill culture is.
They say they watching it like it's championship games.
They the only city who want the world to know about the crimes. Everybody's posting about this, alright? This is not a video game, it's a senseless loss of life, that's fact. Some people saying Rilla died during a robbery, whether that's him being robbed or doing the robbery isn't confirmed. Apparently that's courtesy of Trench's News, but we're not sure if that's true yet. Listen, I don't like to see my community bleed like this and MS sitting in the suburbs commentating. Can you imagine how strong we would be if we would unite? Now, we're not going to get into conspiracy theories, but it is sad to see the community just a war like this with no end in sight. And the last thing I'll leave you with, they're saying Trap Law Ross getting ready to make another video. Okay, 17 left, right? So there you go, you got what you wanted, alright? They're saying I had 10 tabs open, refreshing every THF dude's Instagram story, alright? They're saying if I'm reading this comment, blink twice in my video. I did it, alright, got what you wanted. But look, okay, I appreciate everybody following me for the news on this. Yes, I am just looking at what's going on Reddit. This is the hide of information. I'm not in Chicago, hiding in somebody's trash can, digging for information. I'm really just delivering you guys what the discourse is currently on Reddit.
That's fucking wow. That's fucking wild. What else did we want to react to? What this nigga got going on?
Chad, I should go without the hat. You think baby gonna leave me without the hat?
What the fuck?
No hat. Sir.
Me taking a high risk.
This nigga got the slick.
Yeah, you taking a high risk without a hat, bro. You gonna lie. You gonna lie, man.
I look like a fucking pimp.
Hey, I was gonna say 101, nigga.
Whoop that. Get him. Whoop.
Why your watch missing some like diamonds in the back?
Because this is the Cuban one. You feel me? I take it off like this. You can't do that to me. I got money.
You just mad because I hurt your feelings, and it's okay.
Now you did. You hurt my feelings. I'm tight right now. You're like Porky the Pig, bro.
Nigga, your chain fake.
My shit fake as fuck. Gangsta. You know the thumbs from the Spy Kids? You're like one of them.
Your shoes come off DH Gate. Stop talking.
Go find them on DH Gate right now. I see you $1,000. So my mother.
Where you get them at?
I swear to God. Show me it right now. I'll send you $1,000.
I haven't even seen a drop come out for them.
Because they're customs. You know how much I pay for these? You can't talk money with me, bro. I promise you can't.
Okay, put the close up on his watch then. See what they say about that.
Go ahead.
No, turn it on the back.
Go ahead.
Why your watch missing some like diamonds in the back?
Porn addiction turns high IQ men into silent underachievers. They're highly intelligent.
Shout out to Dominique James. But the first time we went to Pike, I was probably in 8th grade maybe. I play against Dominique James. I get killed and he like, is you Jeff T? I'm like I'm the little brother, but tell the story.
Yeah, so actually you was there before me, right? I came late because this is when I was in college. He was already there. He was in 8th grade. I think he was going to 9th grade. They was training. So I'm late. He already playing against him. And he was like all Big East at Marquette, all this shit. And he like cooking, going crazy. So I'm like, damn, Mook f***ing this up. Like, I really ain't got to suit up. And so he come walking to me after Mook killed. You know, he like, damn, your brother gonna be good. Like, your brother nice, man. He gonna go to the league and shit. I'm like, well. He like, your brother going, he thinking about leaving after this year? I'm like, nah, yeah, a freshman. I'm like, about to be a freshman. He like, that ain't Jeff T. I was like, no, I'm Jeff. That's Marcus. That's my little brother.
I was like, what you think he about to do?
He was like, oh, I'm like, yeah, I ain't even playing. This nigga ass.
Shout out to Dominique James. But the first time
He said, I ain't even playing. This nigga
Let's see who
ass.
can take the smallest bite out of my 3 Dobermans. Who y'all think gonna win? All right, here we go. We'll start with Knox. Easy. Knox, easy bite. Easy. Okay, that's
I'll just
not
be watching random shit.
easy bite.
Man, he got a nice size.
That's true.
That last
All right,
dog
right,
gonna
right.
fuck that whole shit up.
I think you gonna win. But easy bite. Well, Knox clearly won. Junior's in second place. I mean, Barry here just took the rest out of the competition. Well, Junior, you did.
Life moves fast.
How much is this one at a retail price?
About 65.
So here comes a very simple but important business
Yeah, we
lesson.
got something to do tomorrow, man. No, it's no problem, though.
You're carrying right now 30 kilos.
What's the price for me?
You told me not to tell you, so I'm not
You want
gonna
to write
tell
it down on a piece of paper, please?
Yeah, you got it.
You know? All right, deal.
I really wanted these geodes and I made a deal very hastily and then I got ragged on the internet that I paid too much. So the next day I did what I was supposed to do. Let's do some price research. Give me a deal on this because I bought a little one and now I realized I paid too much.
Listen, that happens to all of us.
It happens to all of us. It shouldn't happen to me. So now I got this monstrous geode right here. A little bit more money. So in the end, I paid $4,800 for this one.
$4,800.
And $3,200 for this one. This one's got a deeper purple, and for only a couple of $100 more, it's so much nicer, so much better. So that means that I didn't do my marketplace research, and I could have probably got them both for cheaper. But let my loss be your gain. How much is this one at a retail price?
About 65.
They said Ben might be him. Child, I don't like to do this, fool. The thing is, bro, I don't like to get in y'all lane. After you went in, all the street had was me.
All the street had was me.
He was around all them niggas. Nigga, he was around all them niggas. Man.
Lil Meech was never in the street.
Hey, look.
He went on Vlad and said, I was not a street nigga. My pops kept me away from
private school. He's private school.
He was in private school.
He's a private school nigga.
Gang, he been around it. That don't mean that he in the street.
That's why I like to hear street niggas.
What I'm saying, he been around them niggas. If he was in the street.
Man, my nigga Adrian Bronner, man. What's up with my guy, man?
Tortoise wins. An upset for the ages.
So I would ask the board, what if our next...
All right, y'all. Now it looks like that one statement by THF Bezu is actually starting to come to fruition. And whether we believe it or not, you have the THF 460s who are letting it be known themselves that that's exactly what's going on.
Fuck that shit. Let's see what's going on in here. I had some videos I wanted to watch, react to.
The FBI swarmed a luxury home in Miami in a raid connected to the theft of cryptocurrency. The government says it's worth hundreds of millions of dollars. They're charged with conspiracy to commit wire fraud and conspiracy to launder money.
Woo!
People are hungry, and a lot of these people see people with money, and they want it. They'll send people after you, kidnap you, they'll do anything in their power to get that money away from you.
How much money is enough money to you?
I mean, how much money is enough money to anyone, right? People told you that your house was at, what, let me see.
I may have mentioned that, yeah. When I first started this video, I thought I was dealing with a few kids that scam people for maybe a few $1,000s. Then I quickly realized I was dealing with a dangerous, extremely violent, multi-billion-dollar criminal underworld called the Com. And this brought me into an entire subculture of fascinating characters, from operators in the Com, including a kid who is currently on the run from international law enforcement.
Yo, Tony, bro, I'm about to hit this spot lick.
To even two of the chief security officers of the most recognizable cryptocurrency platforms in the world.
Phil Martin, the chief security officer at Coinbase. My name is Nick Prococo. I'm the chief security officer at Kraken.
In this video, we uncovered a group with its own unique culture and lingo.
Skate is pretty much like an idiot, just like role playing, which is another word, LARP.
A LARP is a live action role play. It pretty much means that you fake points on your things, you get things off of shit like Pinterest, drive rental cars, all that other shit.
So join us as we explore one of the biggest crime rings you've never heard of. But first, a quick announcement. Folks, if you f***ed up Christmas, I can help you out. Look no further than TommyJimmy.com. We have some of our latest designs, all right? We have the new big dog ripping tee, long sleeve, and every
These
single piece on the
niggas
site is
coming
high-quality
up.
length that's built to last and built for comfort. And custom artwork, like what you see here, or here, or here. Jumping into the New Year's, being a big dog, repping the brand. I appreciate you guys. TommyJimmy.com is where you find it. And now, to the video. Folks, we're here in Los Angeles, which is one of the ground zero locations, or the hotspots, for this crypto scamming community. And there's a lot of different scams you guys run, but also it's much bigger than that. If you read these indictments, and some of these indictments are for 9 figures. We're here to meet a few kids that are in the scene to see what we can learn, and we'll take you right into it. Good to meet you, brother. How are you?
Good, how are you guys?
Good. Nice shirt, by the way.
Thank you.
I don't have Coinbase, by the way.
Hey, it's all good, all good. I'm retired, I'm working with Valencia.
Valencia is controversial in the Com. Some people say he's made his money through crypto scamming, while others claim he's made his money largely through extorting and blackmailing actual crypto scammers. He was the first one from the Com that agreed to meet us in person. Here's how it went.
No, I'm a retired worker. I don't work anymore. We'll be watching. Pretty much just gonna explain, gonna run through some stuff, how to, avoid common scams that a lot of people fall for, because it's getting very sophisticated nowadays. You just won't be able to tell. So we're at my friend's shop / rental business. Really nice guy there. He's also in the crypto space, and he owns his own security agency.
Miss Jelly's here. Time to make this jelly job.
Yeah, I know he be
We
playing
need
with
these
his
lips
nose.
nice and
I know he
Talking
be
about,
doing
like,
drugs.
serious, people are actually wanting this. Like, this isn't a joke.
You will get 20 years plus if you get caught, and that's like minimum sentencing, and it's all by sophisticated means. So if you steal money using technology at all, it's even worse.
That's
Extra 5 years on top of your sentence, plus if you're above the age of 18.
I've heard kids that have been doing this since I was 12. Can a 13-year-old get in trouble for this?
They can. I know a lot of kids end up getting in trouble. There's some like 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds who are still in indictments who have gotten in trouble. They're just like not allowed to post their names. I did get arrested for swatting, so that's something I did get arrested for.
You got arrested for swatting someone?
Yeah.
Swatting is when someone calls in a fake emergency from a spoof number that is so extreme that it prompts a SWAT team response. And that entails
He
armed law
done
enforcement
swatted
surrounding houses, storming
people
and
and
households. Swatting is
shit.
potentially very dangerous and it's quite common within the Com, and it's used mostly as a prank, but also to intimidate.
You also got swatted, right?
Many times, yeah.
So now you've been on the receiving end of it. That is a crazy thing to do to somebody.
It is, and it's like it's really just not fun either. Especially when it happens to you, it's the scariest thing.
Break down some of the lingo in this space.
P1, which that's one bot, the bot that people use to scam.
Yo, Tony, bro, I'm about to hit this spot lick. We've doxed everything in this free time. They go into a P1 or BSMS. It's got their full name right here, their email address, phone numbers associated to them, and then of course their address. I'm gonna dox, I think, 30,000 numbers as well.
30,000 numbers.
We're gonna help you today. Okay, no problem. So let's check this out for you here. And just like to confirm, I'm speaking to the official account holders. The Coinbase account and JD phone number you this on.
What you're listening to is a live scam in action. It's known as the P1 or Press 1 for help scam. The victim on the phone received a text message that convinced him that someone was withdrawing funds from his account, and right now the victim believes he is talking to Coinbase support, when in reality he is talking to a kid in a ski mask who is attempting to drain his entire account.
Yeah, how's your video so far, sir? Yeah. Of course, not exactly here. What I'm going to go ahead and do here is sort of place a switch on your account just so you can sort of disable any unauthorized account accesses within the actual protocol. Can you go ahead and possibly just confirm the most recent active balance that displays on your end, sir? $36,000. Okay. What I'm going to go ahead and do here is just transfer you to one of our managers and we'll be able to sort of handle your case more securely. So I'm basically right now about to transfer to someone else on my team, and they'll be able to sort of handle their case and be able to, get it points, you know what I mean?
What do you make in a typical week doing this?
It really depends. I mean, I've gone 2 weeks dry with no money, and then next thing you know, I'm up half a mil.
And what I noticed, a lot of kids in this community blow through that money so quickly.
Yeah.
What about comms?
It's just short for community, but it's like our group of people, our little group is known as the Com.
This means that this big community, kill people that do crimes, steal money from people, and basically not what we believe.
Is it true to say that a lot of these kids met on Roblox, Call of Duty, Minecraft?
Yeah.
They grew up on those and if you have to understand, all kids are not just 20-year-old, 21-year-old, 22-year-old, who have nothing to do in their lives. There are 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds, 15-year-olds who are doing this, who are paying hitmen, who are paying people to go rob other people, burn houses now, and it's crazy.
Do you think it would be fair to guess that this very behavior of being willing to backstab and cross a friend over money is going to be the very behavior that actually brings down the whole community?
The number one reason why college kids get caught is because of this added flexing. You want to flex the lifestyle, you want to flex the watches, you want to flex the car. That's what gets you caught. And the second thing is crypto itself, when you're doing all this business, it's completely undetectable. It's easy to wash, it's easy to launder, it's easy to hide all the assets that you take in. But when it comes down to things like going to send someone else to go rob someone, or torture someone's house, that's what you get caught, because that's a law enforcement situation together. I think a lot of people get it confused. The con is called the community because there's a lot of different types of communities. For example, there might be a Roblox con or a Fortnite con. Well, there's also fraud con and there's crypto fraud con. So there's a lot of these different groups that kind of come together, and if people don't know each other in real life, they meet each other digitally, they connect online, and basically the whole purpose really depends on which part of the con you're in. The main one, which I think has the most notoriety, is probably the crypto and fraud cons. If you've ever gotten a text message that says, contact Coinbase support or press 1 to call back, it's usually probably from someone in the phone.
You recently had a big hit.
Yeah, it was around $900,000 or so. We social engineered him into, securing his funds into his Coinbase wallet. It was pretty funny because he had to do a facial verification thing, so we hung out for about 20 minutes or so. It was just a lot of waiting. We received a call back, and he moved his funds into his Coinbase wallet, and we just took everything.
So is he pretty much shit out of luck? Like, is there any way he could try and trace this down?
No, the money's cleanly washed. There's no trace of it anywhere. It's on this video right here. It's my ledger.
So it looks pretty legit. There's a case reference, there's a signed representative, and then what's the next step from here?
Just social engineer them. We'll send them a link. They're gonna say email.
And Kraken. Here we go. Same thing. Yeah, no reply, email that Kraken, representative, Kraken support. To work at a long career, let's say you've been working since you left high school or college, and be in your 50s, and have accumulated $900,000 of cryptocurrency, and then lose it all. That's gotta be devastating for the guy.
I'm sure it is, but it's been off my head.
In May of 2025, hackers brought overseas Coinbase employees and demanded a $20 million ransom from Coinbase. In response, CEO Brian Armstrong put out a $20 million bounty on anyone that can provide information that would lead to the hackers' arrest, and he promised to bring these hackers to justice. Coinbase estimated that this incident cost them between $180 and $400 million, and part of that was the cost to reimburse any customer that was affected by this incident. And to me, it blew my mind that attacks from teenagers could lead to a multi-$100 million consequence for a major crypto company.
These teenagers getting smarter and smarter.
This is unknown. He's a kid that has touched over 7 figures in his career in crypto, and he agreed to meet us in a parking garage to explain this mysterious world in more detail. What do you go by and what do you do in this space?
Money. Network engineer for cryptocurrency.
Social engineering?
Yes, sir.
Tell me about that.
Social engineering is the manipulation of things in which trust even though it's not true.
What team does it take to do this? Like, what are the different roles that need to be done?
So there's 3 parts of it. It's always a 3-way split. There's a data provider, there's the engineer, which is the caller, and there's usually a boss that helps you behind the scenes, like send emails and all that other stuff.
And who do you think is the most important in this 3?
Probably the caller because they have to gain the target's trust.
And people are meeting each other in Minecraft?
Correct. So
a common way to get into
this. Oh yeah, Minecraft is usually the biggest way that everyone gets into this kind of stuff.
That sounds hilarious to say out loud.
Yeah, it really does. My friend sold a username on Minecraft for $250,000 last month.
LARP.
A LARP is a live action roleplay. It pretty much means that you fake flex all your things, you get your things off of shit like Pinterest, drive rental cars, all that other shit.
Where's this kid?
Somebody's pretending they make a bunch of money, pretending they have a bunch of things, or they know how to do stuff. You call them a LARP, they'll say, oh, you're role playing, you don't know what you're talking about.
Do you have any worry that you might get caught?
Honestly, no. Because I know that I'm kind of safe.
Have you ever guessed how much money your parents are worth?
Low 7 figures.
Are you in high school?
Yeah.
Did you skip high school to come here?
No, sir.
So you're still in high school. At what point can you use this money
still in
and
high school?
start your own LLC or do something legitimate?
I mean, at the end of the day, I can go start something legal right now because I have this big empire. And honestly, that's kind of what the goal is because if I'm getting all this legal income and I get questions for how much money I have proof of income right there.
How much money is enough money to you?
I mean, how much money is enough money to anyone, right? But honestly, if I go home tomorrow and I hit another $1 million, I'd probably be done.
So you think you're still gonna keep going?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Hell no. You gonna blow through that million and be right back to doing it.
Describe how violent this game is.
People have so much money and so much time on their hands and no empathy towards people, so it gets really bad. People are hungry, and a lot of these people see people with money and they want it. They'll send people after you, kidnap you, they'll do anything in their power to get that money away from you.
So when I was leaving my house, the block pulled up, 2 people with guns, 3 people with machetes, put me in the car, took me to some place, and they wanted to make some quick money and they would sort of let me go.
So how much did they rob you for?
50K. They didn't manage to take that much.
I've seen people go through cars, shoot their cars. I've seen people get shot at. I've seen windows broken. I've seen Molotovs going through windows. I've seen people tied up. I've seen people get needles put into their arms. I've pretty much seen it all.
Within the con, they have networks that offer violence for hire services. How this works is someone can say in a Telegram chat, for example, do you know anyone in Chicago that can do a job? I'm offering $10,000. And the common options for this violence would include bricking, which involves throwing a brick through someone's house windows. Another thing that is quite common is paying for rival con members to be kidnapped and robbed of their cryptocurrency. And finally, you can order anything from a drive-by shooting to happen or for someone's house to be crashed into by a car. Now keep in mind, some of these kids are as young as 15. They have millions of dollars at their disposal, and they have the ability to cause real violence. And this is one of the elements that makes the con particularly dangerous. How hard is it to protect where you live?
It's very, very, very hard. If you think you're safe online, you're not safe.
To the average person, within a couple minutes, you can find out where they live in their...
If you give me your phone number, I'd be able to get everything off you just like that from one computer.
Do you know people that have been kidnapped?
Yeah, so a lot of people that know the Malone story don't actually know, but his friend's parents were actually kidnapped. Maybe to exploit them because they knew about the crime, so they were probably just going to exploit it for all the money.
The most notorious case in the com has to be that of Malone Lamb. At just 19, he and his team executed a $230 million fraud that was perpetrated on just one victim. He then went on an absolute spending rampage, and in a short amount of time, he bought over 30 luxury vehicles, which casually went up $5,000 nightclub tabs in Miami, and he bought an endless amount of Birkin bags for women he was trying to impress. This spending is what eventually caught the attention of law enforcement and got him caught. His case is still processed as we speak. Have you been kidnapped before?
I have. I was leaving the club here in Hollywood, and a white van pulled up. They come up to me, trying to say, yo, what's up? And the next moment, there's a gun to my abdomen. And at that point, you just, can't really do anything. Like, you're just gonna come with us, get in the car. And they say, well, pull out your phone and scan your face and hand it to me. He changed my Instagram password. He changed my Telegram password. We were there for about a good 20 minutes, 30 minutes, just sitting in the garage, and he sent all the money out.
How much did they take from you?
It was about like 43K.
One of the terms I've heard in the space is IRL robbers.
They'll go break into their house late at night, tie them up, tie their families up, go put guns to them, and they'll try to get them to send out all the money that they have to them. Innocent people who have no involvement with this at all.
And how do they find them?
Through like data.
After meeting with Valencia, he posted a photo of us online, and instantly things started to get hot. I got docs and chats with thousands of comp kids, and right away got threats with my home address listed. Initially, I was very spooked.
Yeah, you're being targeted by the group ACG. It's a group in New York. By Adrian and some other people. They're pretty legit. They'll try to pay for people to go to your house and throw a brick in your house. That's all they'll do. That's why your house. I can help you give some information about them, but I can help you find them a little bit. But they're basically blind right now. They probably told you that your house was at, let me see.
They may have mentioned that, yeah. But once I got over over the shock of that, I learned something else. The exotic car rental place Valencia had us meet, Drive LA, was also extremely sketchy. You see, the owner of it, Eric Hallam, was just in the news.
Former police officer now accused of kidnapping for ransom.
Hallam was an LA cop for 12 years, and he used his uniform, according to some sources, to regularly rob teenagers known to be having large amounts of cryptocurrency, and he was hired by bosses in town.
Conspiracy revolves around the man named Adam.
He's a dirty motherfucker.
He was a major cyber criminal.
And well, would you know that allegedly this conspiracy also involved the Israeli mob? So between getting doxxed and becoming aware that kidnapping cops and Israeli crime syndicates were getting involved in the comp, it made me realize that this story was way more serious than I initially thought.
Are you afraid for your life right now?
Yeah, so I've been doing this for more than a year now. We actually did that to one of my friends, and like, told him for basically ransom. They basically said, I didn't want your crypto, so we didn't like that, so like, we didn't get it out, get off, everything, we did it for the cause. So you brought take the cause, and we just come on. I'm going to try to get in the car, and follow you. That was really aggressive, they felt. Don't even go as far as, like, really talking to someone around me, and basically letting them say, if you don't do this,
is that a girl?
Is he doing this with a crew of cops or a crew of street thugs, or who's his?
I mean, I don't really want to speak on that entirely. Buying stuff is harmless, but he has so much money. Money's just power.
Realistically, how afraid are you right now?
I've really been running state to state for so long.
Would you say that you are on the run right now?
I'm on the run from, like, the government. Like, I don't have any government agencies looking after me. I'm on the run from people, maybe. I mean, I've known sort of like a bunch of people that are trying to get me killed, I guess, sort of targeting me, but they can't catch me. They can do their best to catch me. They can't catch me.
So just to show you how serious this game is, there's this guy I was talking to that's overseas that specializes in rug pulls. Think Subway, McDonald's, Burger King, hacking their Twitter account. Let's say Subway, launching footlong coin. People get gullible, they buy into it, and then they boom, they rug pull it. He just, like, I'm backing out of the moment for security reasons. Sorry for wasting your time, I would have done it, but people just got really mad at me. There's a lot of threatening in this game. There's other people message me that are trying to threaten me or say other people are threatening me. It's a very weird space. People want to really act like they're violent, but just to say that this is not a game. Like, we have lots of money on the line, lots of prison time on the line, and kids that are so disconnected from empathy and reality that they are willing to swat each other, rob each other, kidnap family members. I mean, this is much deeper than I ever could have guessed.
Yeah, people are so out of touch with reality.
Building your app.
Some people. Others are just stupid.
Basically, these guys are, well, Valencia's the piece that threat to me, and that Valencia called him 2 or 3 hours ago and mentioned those threats, yet Valencia is supposed to be, we're supposed to be meeting him shortly here. Should probably cut him off. He tried to get us to come to a mansion party yesterday, and he wants to meet us in like an hour. You think this is, you would say it could be a setup?
This is Nick Rococo, the Chief Security Officer of Kraken. Nick has an OG hacker background and has been running elite white hat security teams for many years. His company Kraken has one of the best track records in the industry when it comes to defending customers from these kinds of attacks, so I wanted to get his perspective on the story. In the course of making this video, I was threatened allegedly by guys that may be located in Dubai right now. And people could look at that and say, they're in Dubai, they're living a lavish lifestyle, they might have tens of millions of dollars to their name. What's going to happen to these guys?
Yeah, I mean, when you're dealing with other countries, that becomes difficult, right? Like, international law enforcement needs to take control of that type of investigation.
What are the penalties for doing this?
They can go to jail for many years, especially computer crimes are typically, interesting enough, computer crimes are often steeper penalties compared to some other crimes. And so you can see someone can go to jail for 20, 30 years for like a financial computer-based crime.
Would you say the federal government is equipped to kind of go after these things and stuff?
They're getting better. I'm working with a number of law enforcement agencies across the country to teach them how to do this type of analysis, and bring some of the tools to them to show them how to use them. Prosecutors are learning how to prosecute these cases. In some cases, even when
that process
before the identity of the perpetrators are known. So there are definitely steps that are being taken, and the capabilities are getting better. Right now, where would you say we are in the adoption curve of crypto?
I think we're still very early, even though it's been about a decade, right? It's a decade. If you think of, I sort of compare it, a lot of people do compare it to sort of the internet adoption, right? Like when I was doing early internet activities, early 90s, mid 90s, there was handfuls of people, or thousands of people maybe online at that time.
Across the industry, Kraken has been rated as one of the top security cryptocurrency companies on the planet. For the companies that aren't as good, what do you think they are doing to drop the ball, and what do you think they could fix internally?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times it's the culture of security in the company itself. We have people who join Kraken from other cryptocurrency exchanges, and they give us feedback and say, the culture of security is far higher than what was at the other company. A lot of times companies are just very focused on making money. They're very focused on moving as fast as they can, rolling out new products, not really focusing on like, well, we roll out new products, we should make sure they're secure. When clients are having some trouble or someone hacks into a client's account, we should be able to detect that and stop the criminal. And so I think a lot of what we do is very focused on ensuring that our clients are safe, ensuring that our systems are safe, ensuring that our products that we release to our clients, which as a company we release products almost every week. We want to make sure that those are safe as well. And a lot of companies don't do that. Every business that has customer service either builds it in-house or they have to outsource, or they do a combination of both. Where companies have fallen down is that they will outsource to, say, a very large call center. So when you're using a phone and call 1-800 crypto company, when you're talking, the person on the other end is not an employee of the crypto company. They're outsourcing, business process outsourcing. And so what can happen in those environments is that the people that are in that call center start getting infiltrated by the comp. And then it spreads a little bit like wildfire, like, hey, I just made an extra $500.
Particularly if it's a country where $500 goes a long way.
Right. I think one, have situational awareness. If you're getting a phone call out of the blue, if you are getting a text message out of the blue, especially one that is worrisome, like your account is hacked into, or we need to help you move all your funds. Like those types of calls should be very big red flags. Kraken doesn't make those types of phone calls to our clients. Other organizations do not make those types of phone calls to their clients. Just be very aware that when you're getting something that says you have to hurry up and do something, it's typically someone on the other end of the line that wants you to do it quickly because they want to steal what you have very quickly and go on to the next person.
Folks, this brings me to the sponsor of today's video. Stick around for 60 seconds. This information could change your life. For most of us thinking about cryptocurrency, there's two things on our mind. One, are you already too late to the party? Most of the money been made, and it's still an opportunity for you if you're new. The second part of it is this too dangerous or risky to invest in. Let me address both of those concerns. If 5 years ago you put $100 in the S&P 500 and $100 in Bitcoin, right now you would have 180 for the S&P 500 and you'd have about 460 for Bitcoin. So if this is a trend for the future, clearly there's still money to be made. But the second thing is having a platform that you can trust. And that's why Kraken is the sponsor of today's video. These are guys that take security very seriously. The other thing to know is that they have been in this business since 2011, which in crypto years is very, very long. And they've avoided some of the major attacks that have plagued other companies. And for people new to crypto, their platform is extremely user-friendly and easy to figure out, which makes it feel safe and comfortable. I want you guys to achieve financial freedom. I think cryptocurrency is important to have in your portfolio, and that's why I'm recommending you download Kraken, get started investing, and hopefully the goal is this is the beginning of your journey towards financial independence and having cryptocurrency in your portfolio. Download that link, and now back to the video.
Phil Martin, the Chief Security Officer at Coinbase.
Coinbase has the most users of any crypto exchange in the United States, so of course their platform has been heavily targeted by these social engineering attacks. I wanted to hear how familiar he was with the com and understand what his company was doing to address these attacks. So I boarded a flight to San Francisco and sat down with him at a Coinbase office.
You're talking to a guy whose mission is to protect this stuff, right? I see the future of the com as being dismantled piece by piece by law enforcement over time. Now, is there going to be a new the com, name something else? They'll spring up probably, and that will be dismantled too, and there'll be another one, and that will be dismantled too.
Little
I don't know
smart-ass
where
kids
the guys can do whatever they
doing
want
this
to be
shit.
bad guys, because I think that leads to the good guys becoming bad guys over time. I think that kind of process and procedure is an important part of keeping the good guys good and bad guys bad. What I would say at the end of this is, just to those folks out there, there are victims or potential victims, right? Just like you learn growing up to lock your door, put your lights on a timer, stop the mail delivered to your house on vacation, right? All that physical security hygiene we all learn. There's cybersecurity hygiene out there too, right? Around two-factor authentication, password managers, the use of recognizing phishing when you see it, that kind of stuff. And it's very, very important that folks invest in that kind of hygiene and knowledge, just like they do for their house or their car or any other asset that they have.
What are some things people back home should know that we can protect them from losing their money?
Minimize the data that's out there about you online. Be skeptical, right? You're going to get these calls, text messages, emails, things like that. Don't always trust what you immediately see. There's two things they try to create: urgency and isolation. You shouldn't be pressured into making a choice like that. They say things like your account's being hacked right now. You have to move money right now. That's not ever how this works. Isolation, they're going to push you to not talk to other people about this. We are very, very committed to working with law enforcement every single day, making sure that we're educating them, that we're training them, that we're working with them to aggregate victim losses and show them, hey, this is a priority.
All right, folks, that was a look into the world of teenage cryptocurrency theft. But I want to...
All right, y'all, I'm probably going to be on YouTube playing some Madden.